Today I'm going to take you guys up the Susten Pass, and we're starting here in Canton Bern in the village of Innertkichen. And this junction here is a bit of a magical junction. To the right is the Grimsel Pass, straight ahead is the Susten. So a village with two great options. Starting down here at around 600 meters, going up to 2,200 odd meters, and then down to 900 on the other side in Wassen. I've never done the Susten, so this is a new one for me. It is mid-September. I came over from Canton Valley yesterday over the Grimsel, and there's quite a few bikers but not too many cars, so I'm hoping for the same again on this side. I spent the night camping to try and be early on the pass this morning and it is 11 o'clock. I had to wait for the sun to come up. I woke up in mist, heavy mist this morning, so the tent was covered and soaking wet. So I had to wait for the sun to come up to dry it out, which took longer than expected. But that's life sometimes, isn't it? If you are wondering about camping in Switzerland in September, very doable. We're in about the 20th now, I think, and if you've got a decent sleeping bag, not a problem. In the nights, I wouldn't recommend it going too high up unless you're properly equipped for it. He's off. Ah yes, the traffic jam. Well, if I've got to look at the rear end of something, there's worse things to look at the rear end of, isn't it? Well, so far, slower and busier than yesterday's trip down the Grimsel, up the Grimsel, both ways. but the scenery is mighty fine. Seriously impressive. And as you can tell, it's another stretch of biker heaven. So no point being too fast today. There's a lot of traffic. We've definitely entered the climbing stage. And we should pop out the tree line at some point. Well, like all these roads, when you get them open, they're too good. This one has got some amazing scenery. We really are in amongst the forest. I'm starting to clear it out now, coming out on top. Well, just another epic, isn't it? Before I moved to Switzerland, people would talk about the passes. And you kind of think people hate their stories, don't you? But this is so good. They're all so good. There is no hype. There is only the reality of alpine passes. So Wassen from here is 23 kilometers. I think the whole route is just over the 40 kilometer mark. So you're looking at about an hour. So this makes it, of the ones I've done, one of the longer actual passes. I mean, how you measure them is all personal, I suppose, but for me this is one of the longer ones. It's just epic scenery, isn't it? And the roads are lovely. Good two-laner. There are overtaking points where you can get ahead of the traffic, or you can do what I've done today, which is actually just wait after a traffic light. Give it 5 minutes. I'll put the drone up, give it a gap, and then I'll get a bit of empty road like this until I don't. But why have I not done this one before? It's one of the closer ones for me. Oh man, this is so good. A glacier off to my right. And just some stunning road ahead. So on my little read up of the Susten, the catch with it is you don't actually technically go right over the top. There's a 300 meter odd long tunnel, which is just here, I think. So this is the top of the pass, Susten Pass, 2,224 meters. Very nice. So this tunnel is the pass itself. So we have now left Canton Bern and we're into Canton Uri. And what a view! It's motorbike heaven, isn't it? Well, both sides have these great run-ins. These incredible long valley hugging twisties, so much fun. And such a nice build up to a pass. Starting to see the tree line come back in now. So this is a great little triangular route. It's very famous for that. The sort of trifecta of passes: Furka, Susten, Grimsel. And Susten and Grimsel are effectively back to back. And the Furka onto the Susten, well, maybe it's 10k that separates them. And that 10k isn't half bad either. Might be a bit more than that even, but it's a great little route up to Andermatt through Hospital to Rielt. It's a lovely little route. You can also throw in that mix between Susten and Furka at the little village of Hospital. You can take a left and go up the Gotthard, which would lead you to the Newfoundland. So it's a maze, as you can see, of passes. Complete maze of smile makers. Slices of heaven, everyone. All got something good to offer. They should all be on your bucket list. Well, to be honest, I had no expectation of the Susten. I just heard it was good, but I knew very, very little other than that. I obviously Google mapped it before I came to get an idea. And I love it. It's hard to find fault with it, to be honest. It's got everything I've come to expect from a pass, and on a slightly bigger scale because it's just that much longer, so you get more time to soak it all in. Well, that's a picture postcard. Almost end to a ride, isn't it? A little village perched on the side of a hill. Lovely cruises. As you can see, I'm not speeding it at all. I'm just enjoying it. I've got my head out the window, so to speak. Stunning landscape. Lots going on in the side fields. There's farmers out, sheep grazing, cattle. There's a river running down the valley floor. It's still lush green. Summer isn't quite over in this valley. Harvest the grass, so there's a lovely smell of cut grass in the air. It's just a little dose of magic. So we are coming to the end. Just went past the sign for Wassen, Canton Uri. Well, what to say, that is a really, really superb pass. And the views are equally dramatic both sides. The build-ups or the build-outs both sides are just immense. And as I said, it's nice and long, so you really do get time to appreciate it. I think if you were doing it straight through without stopping, it's roughly an hour. but there's plenty of spots along the route to stop. And as you saw, there isn't an actual peak. There's the tunnel itself, but there's a restaurant just on the Canton Bern side, and a hotel even there, by the looks of it. Oh, I'm suddenly back into familiar terrain. This route past Wassen, down the valley to the left now, or up to the right, is a major highway to the Gotthard tunnel. Don't do the main route. Word of advice, never do the main route. Especially weekends, especially during the holidays. You can be queuing for hours. They have a traffic light system on the tunnel, the Gotthard tunnel. It's not worth it. Just go through the pass instead, a lot more fun. And there's a lovely side route up the side of the valley, straight ahead of me, which goes up to the Susten Pass, and you can cut off to Andermatt. You can see the main highway just off to the left. Well, there's a smaller road to the side, and it is fantastic. Funny enough, that's how I'm getting home today. Wassen's got a petrol station, hotels, I think it's got a couple of restaurants. So everything you can want. And there's the sign, Gotthard Pass to the right. That'll also take you to the Furka. The Susten Pass. I have to admit, I'm already building up a well of regret that I haven't done this one before. It's sublime. This is my kind of pass, and it's my first time was today. It's outrageously good. What I love on the passes are the build-ups. I like the sweeping turns, hugging the side of the valley, the long roads with the long views, and this has got it in heaps on both sides. So it's my kind of pass, it really is. And the pass itself is really nice hairpins, but nothing too daunting, good quality roads. It's all there. On the other side, which is Canton Bern, you've got really good setup with hotels, restaurants, all the way up. Lots of little villages in and out. Really, really nice. On the Canton Uri side where I am now, it's much more rural, it's much more farmland. So there's little farm shops, all that kind of stuff, selling alpine cheese, Alpkäse. But there's a couple of restaurants, but not nearly as much as on the Bern side. And I really like that combination of the two. It's a nice combo. So it's got everything you could ever need. I'm going to be back on this one a lot. I hope I've done it justice today. I got the drone up much more than I normally do because I was just blown away by the place. It is really, really good. Lucky me, now I get to go home and I get to do that via the Furka Pass. If you haven't seen the Furka, I'll put the link up above. I've done that video before. Plenty more to come as always. I will see you, I hope, on the next one. Cheers.